What is up, guys? This is Jay here, Jay Media One, and today we are back with another product tech review. Today we got the Blue Yeti. This thing's supposed to be a royal beast. This is the Blue Yeti USB mic for recording and streaming on PC and Mac. And it has 4 pickup patterns. It's got headphone output, it's got volume control, it's got mic gain control, it's got an adjustable stand, and it's plug and play. So we're going to give this thing a look today, guys. We're just going to get right into it. Let's go. See here we have the Yeti Blackout. And this is the box for it. It's got all these cool little pictures of Yetis on the back, which is kind of neat. And then it has a definition of a Yeti. It's kind of neat. A bunch of different languages, support languages for it. And on this side of the box, it's just got all the controls. What it looks like. This box is really well made as far as instructions and just design of it. And it talks about recording and streaming applications. It's got omnidirectional, bidirectional, stereo, and cardioid. And then this is just what it looks like. So we're just going to get right into this thing. There's a tab up here. I did bring a knife today. So we're going to slice through this little plastic tab. That's all that's holding that in there. Then there's a little tab right here. You gotta pop that out. I think we got through all the plastic. Let's double check. Okay. So after that, we're just gonna pull the top, pop the top, and pull back the flaps. You see this little circle here. This thing is pretty good size box. So we're gonna have to get this out of the way. Fall out of the way, whatever works. Underneath here we got another plastic tab. Good thing I brought a knife today. So we're gonna slice through that one as well. Pull this flap up. And this is where we're gonna get a look. Oh. Drop the cord. So on top, the cord is on top, right here. And it kind of fell out because I thought it opened from the side, but it does not. So this cord's pretty heavy duty, not too bad. It is a USB to micro USB. Yick. Not a big fan of those, but whatever. I like USB-C cables now. There's some foam on top. We're going to get rid of that. And there it is. There's the Yeti itself. Dang, this thing is heavy. It is heavy and it is meaty. It's got pretty good foam in there to package it with. This thing is a heavy duty mic. There is no doubt. And this is like the #1 mic for a lot of people that stream and make videos and stuff, and I can see why now. Because this thing is just robust as heck. So get through the plastic. Kind of need to because it's open at the bottom. Pull it out. Oh yeah. This thing is a beast. So you get a little bit of reading material here. How to set it up. And it's got like this little thumb drive there. It shows a picture of, which is cool. And then some more reading material over here. Safety guidelines and whatnots. And it does come on the stand, which I like a lot. Because it's already kind of set up. There's some thumb screws here on the sides. So you can loosen it up. And then it rotates. And it'll rotate right up like that. And you can see right there, there's a mute button on top. And then there's a little volume knob. And then if you look underneath here, you can see it's got the good sized screw in. And that's for like if you're using a boom stand. Or if you're using something of that caliber in order to hold this. You know, like a mount. The stand itself is pretty heavy by itself. This thing is definitely a good 5 pounds. If you look on the other side, there is a gain button, so you can increase the gain if you like. And then there's a pattern button. This is the really cool part because it allows you to set it for omnidirectional, which means you can have somebody talking all the way on every side of this mic, and it will be able to pick them up. And then it's also got, you know, a little selector tool here, so you can make it so it just goes one direction towards me, or you can make it to where there's 2 people talking, or there's two people side by side. So there's just different patterns. We'll get back to the bottom for a minute. So there's your mic plug-in, and then here is where you're going to plug in this guy, and this is the USB. So this is going to give us our power right there. It's kind of disappointing that it didn't come with the mic cord. That's crazy. You would think something like this would, but maybe we missed it in the box. I'll double check. But I like the aesthetics of the stand. It's got this nice front here. You can see that a little bit better there. It's got this nice front that kind of swings out. It's heavy stand. And then underneath it, it's got these feet, which are just a soft foam. And then it's got the blue signal, or the insignia, right on the front. So this thing's super nice. I'm gonna plug it in and see what it sounds like through the computer. Okay guys, we are back, and this is the mic set up. So this thing has a USB cable here, and what you're listening to is me through this. So if I turn it and it sounds different, that's because I don't have it set up for omnidirectional at this point in time. The USB cable comes through the bottom, and it plugs directly into USB-A on your computer, but we're using this on a Mac right now. Macs do not have USB-A because they're all USB-C now, so we had to use a converter, but it still works just fine. You also have two little thimbles here, and those are for different adjustments. So you have one to change it from omnidirectional, which is probably this setting here. I haven't really read the instructions on it, but if you rotate the mic, it should sound about the same all the way around. Then you can set it on this one here, which kind of looks like a little bubble with an indent, and that's going to be just for you. Then you also have a volume, a gain adjustment, and you can crank that up to be really loud, which I don't want to do that because it'll start to sound garbled and it won't sound good anymore. So you have that. Then also on this side you have mute. So you have this red mute button, and you also have a volume button. And the mute button is really cool because the mute button will flash when the mute is active. So I'm going to do that right now so you guys can see. And you can see how that mute button flashes and tells you that mute is active, so you don't have to worry about accidentally muting your mic when it's not supposed to be muted. So that's another cool feature. This also has some accessories, some pop filters, some covers, some different things like that that you can purchase, which is nice. The Blue Yeti has been around for a long time. It's $99, doesn't cost a whole lot, it comes highly recommended. I've been searching for a good mic for a while. I finally just kind of splurged on one, and I was just basically trying some wireless ones. I have a Lavier that's wireless, and if you guys watch some of my videos and you notice some drop off from audio quality, or it just becomes like echoey in the background, it's because of that. So that mic is bad because it drops a lot and it loses signal a lot, and so we need a good mic. And this one's cool because I can hook it up and operate it like this. I can operate it off of a boom, whatever works best in that given situation. For my videos, I do a lot of unboxing, so this is cool, but I also have a podcast. If you guys haven't seen that yet, check out the podcast. Just go to Apple Podcast or Google Podcast, or we're on Spotify, and type in JMedia1 and you'll find us. So this is cool for podcasting, things like that. We also have a website while we're talking about it, jmedia1.com. You guys can go there and shop for some really cool tech stuff that you won't find anywhere else. So now that we're done plugging ourselves, the stand is very robust and nice. It's got the plug on the bottom, so you can plug in and it's going to be hard to see unless I rotate it this way. But if you see that way, you can see right here, there is where you plug in the headphones. Then this porthole right here is where you mount it on a boomstick. Or you can just quite simply use this mount, which I really like this mount because it's super heavy. It's not going to fall down. This mic is high quality material. This thing's heavy duty. This is not some cheap mic that you're going to find. Even though the price is not too expensive, it's not cheap in quality, and that's what's important. So hopefully you guys got something from that. We're going to go over a few tech specs. So this is a custom 3-capsule array. Produces clear and powerful broadcast quality sound for YouTube, game streaming, podcast, Zoom calls, and music. You can use it for singing. With the Blue Voice software, which is available for free, you can craft the perfect broadcast vocal and entertain your audience with enhanced effects. It has advanced modulation and HD audio samples. Advanced Blue Voice is compatible with the Yeti, Yeti Nano, and Yeti X. All of those. This one's just the Yeti. There's 4 pickup patterns. It's got flexible, cardioid, omni, bidirectional, and stereo. So you can record in ways that normally would require several mics. It's got onboard audio controls, the headphone volume I showed you, the pattern selection, instant mute, and mic gain. And it's just got that cool positional pivoting mount that it comes with, which is fantastic. We really like that feature as well. And like I said, this stand is heavy. This thing is heavy by itself, even without the mic on it. So if you guys are looking for a good microphone, this is going to be the one for you, I believe. You guys be the judge of the audio quality, but overall, I really like it. And I haven't even tried it with the headphones yet. So definitely worth a look, guys. You guys can get your own in the product description below. If you guys like this video, make sure to mash the like button. As always, subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell. The bell will notify you when there's new videos out. We got some really good ones coming. We got the DJI. That's going to be the new video for the new drone, the SE Mini, which is supposed to be the best. We also have some Christmas videos coming out with some cool kids toys and things like that in the future.